Morning Mochas, welcome to your daily sip of encouragement, wrapped in God's Word. Today's devotion is titled, When It Hurts, and the focus scripture is coming from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. There are some things in life that just hurt. Not because you're weak, not because you're overly sensitive, but because you cared. You cared about the relationship. You cared about the friendship. You cared about the opportunity. You cared about what you were building. You cared about what you thought the future was going to look like. And when something you genuinely care about changes, ends, disappoints you, or reveals something you weren't expecting, it hurts. Sometimes we wish God would have warned us. God, if you knew this was coming, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you prepare me for what they were going to do? Why didn't you tell me this relationship was going to change? Why did you let me become so invested if this season was going to end? Those are real questions. But sometimes God doesn't give us advance notice. Sometimes He gives us revelation when it's time for us to see what we could not see before. And revelation does not always feel good. Sometimes the very thing that broke your heart also opened your eyes. Maybe God allowed you to see something because you had been overlooking it. Maybe you were holding on to something because of what it used to be, while God was showing you what it had become. Maybe you kept praying for God to fix it, while God was trying to show you that the season had run its course. Ecclesiastes tells us there's a season for everything. And here's the difficult part. Seasons don't ask our permission before they change. You can love somebody and still recognize that the season has changed. You can appreciate what something once meant to you and still accept that it may no longer belong in your future. You can grieve what ended without trying to resurrect what God allowed to conclude. So now what? Now you let yourself acknowledge that it hurt. You don't have to pretend you're fine to prove that you have faith. Psalm 34:18 tells us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. That means God isn't intimidated by your pain. He will meet you in it. But don't build a house there. Don't allow what hurt you to become the place where you permanently live emotionally. Ask God, what are you showing me through this? Because sometimes pain carries information. It reveals what you couldn't see when you were emotionally attached. It exposes patterns you kept excusing. It shows you where boundaries were needed. It teaches you what you should never ignore again. And sometimes it confirms something you already knew deep down, but weren't ready to accept. That doesn't mean everything painful was God's doing. People have free will. People disappoint us. People make choices. Life changes. But God can take what hurt you and make sure the hurt wasn't wasted. And maybe today you don't need an explanation for everything that happened. Maybe you simply need enough faith to say, God, I don't understand why you allowed me to find out this way. I don't understand why this season had to end like this. But since you allowed me to see it, give me the wisdom to know what to do with what you have shown me. Because when God allows you to see the truth, don't let the pain of what you discovered make you ignore what He revealed. Some endings are painful because what happened mattered. But an ending does not mean God has abandoned you. It may simply mean this season has given you everything it was assigned to give you. So take the lesson, keep the wisdom, release the bitterness, and trust God with what comes next. Your Morning Mocha perspective for today is: sometimes what breaks your heart also opens your eyes. Don't waste your pain trying to recreate a season God may be allowing to end. Ask Him for wisdom to understand what He revealed, the strength to accept it as it has already changed, and the faith to trust Him with what comes next. Remember, you were created with power, on purpose, and for a purpose. This has been your Morning Mocha. Until next time, may your day be full of grace, growth, and a good cup of mocha. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss your next fresh brewed cup of mocha. And share this devotion with someone who may need this encouragement. You can also follow us on Instagram at Morning Mochas. Until next time, be blessed.